When I was a beginner and then an intermediate rider, I was lucky to get 3 pieces of advice that changed my riding life drastically. Will they change yours too? Now that I've been a full-time coach and an international instructor trainer for many years, I noticed how important these 3 pieces of advice were and how many people still do and believe the opposite. Advice 1 was use both brakes, and the steeper it gets, the more you need to use your front brake. There's still a common belief that it's dangerous to use your front brake because it'll send you over the bars. Well, there is some truth to this because if you lock the front brake, you can go over the bars. But if you're scared to use your front brake or fail to trust it on steeps, you will get faster and faster and lose control. Trusting the rear versus the front is actually number 1 limiting belief why riders stop progressing, because your front brake simply has more braking power. It's physics, full stop. Trusting your front brake and using it more as the terrain gets steeper is the advice that has helped me gain control and advance my technical abilities. This section on Hangover Trail in Sedona, for example, is only rideable with about 90% front brake and using the rear brake only to assist. If I used my rear more here, my rear wheel would start to skid, I would gain speed and lose control. An easy rule of thumb to remember is use both brakes in a modulated way, and as soon as one of the wheels locks and skids, gently ease off the brake. This way you'll start using more front brake as the terrain gets steeper and you will gain control. Advice number 2 was get low before steeps and roll downs and allow the bike to move forward versus the tip trap of moving your weight back. Moving your weight back actively always takes traction off your front wheel. Also, if you're moving back, there's always the question, how far is right? If, however, you get low before steps and then allow the bike to move forward, the effect is the same. You are behind the saddle, but it will make you move rearward just the right amount. The bike will move forward just the right amount and you'll stay in control all the time. So now, if you want to turn this knowledge into ability, then follow my proven drills in my fundamentals course right here, because knowing is not doing. And this is actually a common reason why I see intermediate riders hit a plateau and beginners lose control. And refining your fundamentals is the most effective way to progress. So, have you gotten any advice that has helped you? Share it with us below before I share advice number 3 with you right now. Advice number 3 was keep your pedals level and drop your heels. Although this did help me, years of coaching pros, amateurs, and instructors have now taught me that no, you do not want to drop both heels as a default. It will make you lose your front wheel, actually. I already have a detailed why not to right here, and I've also linked it below in the pinned comment. And I also have a video about how to use your heels mindfully linked below. But generally, this advice was golden to me when I started, because it all starts with keeping your pedals level and staying balanced through the bottom bracket. And this is the most foundational element of riding a mountain bike safely. And yes, you must drop the heel of your front foot, of your leading foot, to brace against forces if you do not want to be pitched over the handlebar. So more about this in the video I have linked below in the pinned comment in case you have not watched it. It's an essential one. Share any advice you have gotten that has helped you. And most of all, share why this has helped you with us all below. Let's all help each other to advance. And if you would like to work with me personally, then sign up for my mailing list right here, because then you'll find out about my dates before everyone else. So, and here is the video I talked about. Much love, Roxy.